His watch lay on my nightstand. Not mine, his. That detail is why I pushed the bedroom door instead of knocking. Sheets rustled. Limbs untangled. Her laugh snapped shut the moment she saw me. He covered himself with a pillow. She didn't bother. Green gay dawn fell across their skin like a surgeon's lamp. Lost something? I said, holding his watch between two fingers. She met my eyes, unblinking. What you going to do? Her smile flicked knife-thin. Cry. I placed the watch on the dresser beside our wedding photo, turned and walked away. Their whispers followed me down the hall. Thin, frantic, meaningless. Gish, jacket, door. No slamming. Silence travels further. Outside, the sky tasted of rain. I inhaled one steady, measured, then slid my phone from my pocket and started the clock. Betrayal is not a bullet. It's a drip. Mine began 6 weeks earlier with late-night texts. She answered face down, screen dimmed. A weekend conference in a hotel my company owns. Easy to verify booking logs, surveillance timestamps, 1 credit card swipe. Room for 2. Still, I wanted her to stop herself. She didn't. So I called Marcus, my oldest friend, best man, partner in reckless teenage nights. He lied with practiced ease. Just beers, brother. Good to catch up. His voice carried a tremor the size of a truth. That tremor grew into a fault line. I traced messages, matched calendars, followed GPS breadcrumbs. She never thought to erase. Every discovery felt oddly sterile, like dissecting a cadaver whose death certificate I'd already signed. Yet, I smiled at breakfast, kissed her forehead, joked about paint colors for the nursery we hadn't started. The show had to run until opening night. Preparation is grief you wearing armor. While she slept beside me, I archived evidence into folders labeled by date, cross-referenced with Marcus emails from work. Screenshots, invoices, security footage showing hand-in-hand exits through staff corridors. Next, finances. The joint account she thought she controlled had a kill switch. My quiet hobby. 1 keystroke, balance frozen. Her private stash. Courtesy of a shadow account Marcus funded. I redirected every cent to a charitable trust in his late mother's name. Poetic if petty, I installed a remote trigger on the house alarm. At 3 a.m., it would arm doors autolock cameras live stream to a secure link. Finally, the guest list colleagues, her parents, his fiancée, a fiancée, all set to receive the same email. Subject line, congratulations. You deserved the truth. Attachments uploaded. A 10-minute montage, timestamps overlaid, audio raw, and intimate. I watched it once, clinical detachment, then scheduled it for dawn. When the timer hit 0, I dressed, brewed coffee, and returned to the bedroom. They didn't notice me until the door frame cracked. Her hair, his back, sheets twisted a chiaroscuro of deceit. I placed 2 envelopes on the dresser. One bore her maiden name, the other his. Inside identical dissolution papers, partnership termination, itemized evidence list, notarized, dated, irreversible. She clutched the sheet, eyes scanning, heartbeat thumping loud enough to shake the air. Marcus mouthed my name like a prayer and a curse. I spoke once, checked the time. Their phones buzzed simultaneously, notifications exploding as the video reached every spectator. Her face collapsed inward. He tried to stand. I raised a hand. See, watch yourselves. They did. In silence. Every moan, every whisper echoed off the wound-bright walls until shame became atmosphere. I left before it ended. The house locked behind me with an obedient click. Rain greeted me like applause. I drove to the office, handed Marcus' resignation to HR effective immediately 'cause cited gross misconduct. Board approval pre-signed. Next stop bank. Funds rerouted exactly as planned. Charity receipt printed, framed, couriered to his father's address. A final heirloom. By noon, their phones detonated in panic. 53 missed calls combined. Voicemails offered bargaining chips, apologies, threats, tears. I listened to none. Instead, I updated my status 1 sentence. Freedom tastes better when served cold. Comments flooded. Sympathy diluted by curiosity. I allowed both. At 2 p.m., a florist delivered 12 black tulips to the house. Card read for the burial of trust. Signature, my initials only. By dusk, Marcus's fiancée posted a single broken ring emoji. Her profile photo vanished. I watched dominoes fall in perfect sequence, physics masquerading as fate, and felt nothing but the measured release of pressure from a sealed room. Dawn again. My new apartment smells of fresh paint and unshared air. I replay the night in fragments. Her smirk, his watch, my silence. No anger now, just the distant echo of someone else's storm. They still call. The phone vibrates across the countertop, desperate, insistent. I let it dance until the battery dies. Outside, the city moves indifferent to private catastrophe. So do I. Closure isn't healing. It's amputation without anesthesia. You wake lighter because something is gone. I open the window, breathe rain-washed air, and taste the absence of regret. Their voices belong to yesterday. Mine belongs to what's next. And what's next never looks back.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Please subscribe.